Christmas. It's supposed to be the season of joy, light, and celebration. But somewhere between the lights, the shopping, the noise, and the countdowns, something sacred has been forgotten. Something God never wanted us to miss. A truth so powerful, so life-changing, that if you understood it, Christmas would never feel the same again. This is the story beneath the story, the meaning behind the manger, the part of Christmas most people never hear in church. Because it isn't just about a baby in a manger. It's about a rescue mission, a war, a sacrifice planned before the world was formed. Let me take you back, not to Bethlehem first, but to the beginning. Before angels announced good news, before shepherds heard a voice in the night, before Mary whispered, "Let it be unto me," before Joseph saw the angel in a dream, before wise men followed a star, long before any of that, there was silence. The world had fallen. Humanity had broken its connection with God. People wandered in darkness, not physical darkness, but spiritual. Souls starving for meaning, hearts searching for home, lives weighed by sin, guilt, fear, and the feeling of being far from the one who created them. For 400 years, heaven felt quiet, and then, in the stillness of a night no different than any other, something unimaginable happened. God stepped in. The hidden meaning of Christmas is not that a child was born. It's that heaven broke into earth. Eternity entered time. The Creator entered his creation, not as a king, not as a warrior, not as a judge, but as a baby, the most vulnerable form of life, holding the most powerful purpose of all. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't a symbolic moment. This wasn't just a promise fulfilled. This was God saying, "I refuse to let distance keep me from you." Christmas is God moving toward you, not waiting for you to climb your way up to him. Think about that. Every religion says, reach up to God. But Christmas says, God reached down to you. He came to us in our weakness, in our humanity, in our brokenness, not because we deserved him, but because we needed him, and the way he came holds a meaning most people never hear. He didn't come to a palace. He didn't come to the wealthy. He didn't come to the powerful. He came to a stable, a place that smelled like animals, a place no one respected, a place no one would choose. Why? Because God wanted you to know there is no place too dirty, too broken, too unworthy, too humble for his presence to enter. If he entered a manger, he can enter your life. The hidden meaning of Christmas is this: Jesus didn't come to make the world festive. He came to make the world free, free from guilt, free from shame, free from hopelessness, free from fear, free from the lie that you're too far gone for God to reach you. But there's another layer, a layer almost no one talks about. The manger was not only a beginning, it was a sign, because in ancient times, lambs destined for sacrifice were wrapped in cloth and placed in a manger to keep them spotless. So when Jesus was wrapped in swaddling cloths and laid in a manger, it wasn't random. It was a message from heaven saying, this child was born to save. Christmas is not the celebration of a birth alone. It is the arrival of a Savior, A Savior who came knowing he would one day give his life for yours. A Savior who stepped into darkness so you would never have to walk through yours alone. A Savior who entered a broken world so you could enter a redeemed eternity. But here's the part that hits the heart the deepest. Jesus didn't just come to save humanity. He came to save you. Your name was in his purpose. Your life was in his mission. Your soul was in his heart. That night in Bethlehem, and maybe this Christmas, you feel empty. You feel overwhelmed. You feel numb. You feel lost. You feel like something is missing, even if everything around you looks joyful. That's because Christmas isn't found in decorations, or gifts, or gatherings, or moments we post online. It's found in the stillness, where God whispers, "I came for you." When you see the manger, you're seeing the deepest love the world has ever known. A God who didn't stay distant. A God who didn't give up. A God who didn't turn away. A God who chose to enter the world through humility, so he could enter your heart with compassion. And this is the hidden truth, the truth many miss. Christmas is not just a memory, it's an invitation to return to him, to trust him, to let him in again, not just into your holiday season, but into your life. Because the miracle of Christmas wasn't just that Jesus was born. It's that he is still coming close every time you call, every time you need him, every time your heart aches, every time you feel alone. He is Emmanuel, God with us, God with you, God for you. This is why Christmas matters. This is why the story still moves the world. This is why your heart feels something when you hear his name, because deep down, your soul remembers the one who created it. So this Christmas, let the lights remind you of the light that came into darkness. Let the songs remind you of the hope heaven sent. Let the manger remind you that God chooses the unexpected places, people like you, moments like now, hearts that feel unworthy, to reveal his greatest love. This is the hidden meaning of Christmas. Not a holiday, not a tradition, not a cozy story for children, but heaven's rescue mission, God's arrival, love in its purest form, hope wrapped in humanity, salvation lying in a manger. And it wasn't just for the world, it was for you. If this message touched your heart today, if something awakened inside you as you listened, then don't let this moment pass. Type Jesus, I receive you in the comments, not for the algorithm, but as a declaration that your heart is open to him. And if you need prayer, drop your request below. I read them. I pray over them. You are not alone. Share this video with someone who needs to remember the true meaning of Christmas. Someone who needs hope. Someone who needs him God. And make sure you subscribe, because more life-changing messages are coming your way.